So you need one of these as a trailer.
Odyssey.
Yeah, this is
puts in work.
This is a nice truck.
Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't rear end anyone else.
Nah, it's got the
windshield would have been done.
Duramax swap. They said put a cage in the van, so here it is.
Almost assembly required.
That's awesome.
All right, so I just drove like 3 hours to pick up some chromoly tubing for the hatch. This is 1 inch and 5/8 chromoly. We're gonna be doing it out of that and not mild steel. If we did mild steel, we'd have to like make it thicker or something.
Yeah, it'd be thicker and
it'd be heavier.
Yeah.
So I want to do a chromoly cage. It's a little more expensive, but I think it's gonna be worth it. So we're gonna be doing it ourselves. Well, I'm gonna be watching probably most of it, but
no way.
I'm gonna help weld at least. But as far as bending the cage and stuff like that, I don't really know about how to do that. So Brent's gonna be helping me out. But before we start, we have to strip out the interior. If you guys saw that one video, I already mentioned that the windshield was pulled. They came and pulled the windshield out so that we can start, putting stuff in. We're gonna be like removing these things right here and running the cage right through these guys, these little vents, and I don't know. I'm really just gonna be kind of watching because I don't know how to do it. So
you're not watching.
What do we need to take out?
We're gonna take the seats out, the carpet out, all the electronics. Just because when you weld, when you TIG weld on a car, all that'll go through your electronics and everything else. So relays and stuff will be pulled, the ECU will be pulled, the grounds will be taken off the motor.
Don't want to short anything out.
Right, you don't want to kill anything. And then yeah, we'll just start going.
So we're gonna start with we need to pull the seats out, the carpet,
and then all the sound deadening.
Sound deadening.
Yep.
And then we do already have the main hoop bent. It's like right back there, laid down. And
yeah, we did the hoop previously. So then we just got the halo, down bars, door bars, and the B stuff. So
most of the cages you do here are you fab them yourself, right?
Yep, we do. Most of the cages, yep.
Yeah, like this car over here has a cage they fab. This one over here has one. Todd CRX, they all made them themselves. So they look really good.
It's fun.
So we're just gonna start by tearing everything out of the car and just go from there.
Right on.
All right, so we got the carpet out, we got the seats out, we got a lot of the plastic trim out that we need to take out. And right now we're getting ready to take out all this sound deadening. Usually people use like dry ice to like harden it up and make it easier to take off, but we're just gonna try to get it off with some hammers and chisels. It is like pretty old, so it does feel like it's coming up kind of easy in some spots.
Yeah,
so
it should be okay.
hopefully it won't be too bad. So we're gonna get all this off and then we can start mocking up where the cage needs to go. We are gonna be running it through these holes. These used to be the factory like defrost holes. We just popped those little guys out, and then we're gonna run it like down through the sides, and we're gonna have to cut off some brackets down in here just to make room for the cage. But we gotta start with getting the floor all cleaned up, and then we'll go from there.
This is just a little bracket. We're just gonna keep this little stuff away. Damn, look at that piece you got.
Damn. Got like half of it right there.
Yeah, see? This is how it's gonna
But we use something.
Dry ice. No, we didn't use dry ice. We just weight. It's weight, yeah. There you go. Well, we're gonna take most of that bar out.
Oh,
We're taking the heat AC out and shit too.
okay.
So we're gonna pull it all and then pull the mat and the AC too. I figure while we're here, we're just gonna make everything light.
Yeah, might as well strip
Get
it
rid
out.
of some shit. As long as we got the heater, right?
Yep. All I need is the heater.
Hold on, you got wire harness.
Oh yeah, of course.
Relay.
We'll never know how to put it back together, will we? What are we gonna do? Okay, you're looking free.
I think it looks good right there. Go this way.
Damn, that thing's heavy. Clean it out. Got her? Yeah. Past disassembly. Double 7. Right?
Look at all the leaves.
Right. Oh, some bugs that fucking lived in there. Oh, there was one right over there.
Dude,
Get some weight reduction out of that.
full of leaves.
So yeah, I just want to split this apart just to take that out and then put it all back in.
Well, you can do it that way. They make a plastic piece that's small and thin and just goes right there. Factory.
Really?
Yeah. Cars that didn't come with
like
AC.
an aftermarket thing?
No, stop. The cars that didn't come with AC.
Oh, I just go get a stock one?
Yeah, stock piece.
see it.
Yeah, the airbag computer's right into that.
Oh,
Which you can get rid of that too. It's just some Torx. Got 2 Torx, one from each side.
Yeah, let's get rid of that. You're getting me sick, bro.
I'm not.
You get me sick.
I'm on fucking airborne, bro.
You just yacked on me earlier.
That was a sneeze. That was totally a sneeze.
You fucking saved it.
That was a big blue.
Germs are still in your fluids.
No, they're not. No. My immunity's also in that fluid. And it's straight up some chronic good immunity.
It's some
You're
potent.
sick more than I am. I have a little one.
You have a little one?
Yeah,
I'm on airborne. I like it. I like this plastic piece right here. It says Honda. Work on the dashboard.
There you go.
I had a razor blade if you want to score it.
Nasty.
Still plugged in.
Yeah, still got a clip. Done deal there.
No more airbag.
We're gonna lock this little deal off right here.
I got
We'll
it.
come across here. We'll take this off because our tube is gonna come right through there. So
Makes it a lot easier with the dash out.
a lot easier. It's just a little spot weld, so it should just break off. Like so. Piece is gone. Now our roll cage tube will come right through here with no obstruction.
That popped right back in.
Almost like we knew what we were doing. Don't tell
Almost.
anybody, because then they'll want us to do stuff.
What's that one thing you'd always say?
What's that?
50% of the time.
50% of the time, it works every time.
All right, so Brent has this like UPS scale that he got for packages or whatever, and we're gonna use it to weigh how much stuff we took out of the Civic. So I'm just gonna turn it on and zero it to this trash can. This is empty right now. It's already zeroed. All right, so then in this trash can we have all the sound deadening that we took out. This is just all the sound deadening and then part of that like firewall blanket stuff. That's all that's in here. And this probably is a good 20, 25 pounds of stuff right there.
The 3/8 on it.
17.
Oh, I was a little off. 17 pounds. So yeah, that's 17 pounds even. And we also have the airbag. Throw that in there. We got this thing. We got like the AC condenser. This goes inside the car. We're just gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna find an OEM one to replace that so I can still have my heaters, but we don't need that cord. And we got the seat belts. We're gonna be doing harnessing, so we don't need those. This little airbag computer deal. Don't need that. Damn, 50 pounds on the dot.
That's a lot.
50 pounds even.
Wow. Yeah, even.
So we just took 50 pounds of stuff out, but we're gonna be putting like 80 pounds of a roll cage back in it.
Yeah.
But that was 50 pounds even.
There's still the visors.
Oh yeah, we have the visors, but those don't weigh much.
Hey, but every ounce.
There's a couple other things we're taking out too.
Every ounce counts.
There, now it's not. Now it's 51.
That was a pound.
This is 1 pound. Yeah, there's probably some
pretty
bolts here and there that will add up too, but we took at least 50 pounds out of it.
We got our wheelchairs.
Boosted elders.
Boosted elders with a capital Z on the end.
Yeah, elders. All right, so we got the dash back in. There's a lot of stuff missing out from underneath it, so it opens up a lot of space, which I like a lot. It's probably missing a few bolts, but as you guys just saw, we took about 50 pounds out of the car, and I'm gonna have to go to a junkyard and find a piece that connects the heater blower motor to the heater core. I need to find a piece out of like a Civic that didn't come factory with AC, so I can connect those back together, because I'm not gonna put that AC condenser piece back in right there. And then the heaters will work again. And then we just have to put everything else back together. We got all the sound deadening out as well. It's looking really good. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put the carpet back in, or I might just paint the floors and then just put floor mats in the front. I've seen some people do that, and it looks really good like that as well. So I'll figure that out. I don't think I wanna put the carpet back in because the carpet did weigh like over 10 pounds by itself. It was pretty old and beat up. And I think it looks really clean without it, especially if we repainted the floor. And right now, we're getting another hoop bent up.
So we're gonna go ahead and do stance on one side of the car. The other side we're gonna lift it. So Kyle will be driving more towards the bank. So next time in Daytona, we'll have it. We're gonna set the car up. So that's why the cage is it's longer on one side.
See, Brent, you're thinking.
It makes sense, right? It's science.
So this is the hoop we were gonna use, but right now they're getting a new one cut to length over there. They just got that one bent out. And I guess the EK coupes have like a shorter roof, because that one that was already pre-bent over there is the same exact size as the one that's in this car over here. And it fits up really nice and snug against the ceiling right here, and has plenty of room to reach down to the floor. But when we put that hoop in my car, when it was all the way down to the floor, there was like a 2-inch gap from the roof to the top of that hoop. So we went and measured it, and it turns out the EK hatch, once this focuses, it turns out the EK hatch is a little taller, so we just had to bend a new hoop for that.
That's how you make a hoop, my friends.
A little more in on this.
Look, it's too long. We have to drill our holes. That's how you make a hoop. It's good, man. So
Yeah, it's good now. Now it's too long, which is better than too short.
yeah, so I got it probably an inch long on both sides. But once we drill our holes, then we can put the hoop in the holes, and we can push it back up and get our right lengths. And then once our plates are there, we can mark the tube and just cut it right off, and we'll be done. So next we'll drill big holes in the floor where the tubes are gonna stick through, and then we'll drop the hoop there, make our halo, and keep trucking along.
You need the air blower? Is it on fire?
It's all smoky.
Smoking! Oh, and you're filming it. What a jerk.
Just bend it back.
I am. That's what all this chassis stuff is for.
It's so bent.
Yeah. Look at that, huh?
It's still so smoky in here.
What?
It's so smoky.
Oh, yeah,
you
man.
can barely see you right now.
It's 4:20 in the morning, man. It's a Colorado thing. All right, but yeah, see, so now you can see like how we can go ahead and mark the tubes to cut for the floor.
Yeah, so just
Yeah, so
get it where you want it, and
well,
then we'll just mark it and cut it.
exactly. But we'll have the floor plate, and we'll slide the floor plate up to it, and that's what the line's going to be at the floor plate. So
Yeah,
we're going to shove this thing as tight up as we can. So when it rolls, it doesn't even do any body damage.
You can just flip it back over and keep
Yeah,
going.
keep going. Look at that shit. I like it a lot. I like it a really lot.
All right, guys, that's as far as we're gonna get for tonight. So we got these holes drilled through the floor, and we're just gonna use those to measure the lengths we need tomorrow. So we'll just push the hoop up, and then we'll just draw a line because it is still a little long on each side, and we'll get it cut where we need it. We also need to go get some plate because we're gonna have some square plates right here that are gonna be welded to the bottom of the car, and then we can get that in place. And then tomorrow we're gonna start bending the piece that will come off of that hoop out and around. That's the halo, right?
Yep.
And then once we get the halo bent, we can run our legs off of that. And I'm gonna be running them right through these vents right here. These used to be the factory defrost. I think I said that earlier, but I think it looks really clean when they run the cage right through these. Some people have it come like forward and around this right here, which I don't like that at all. I think it looks pretty ugly.
Yeah, I do too.
So we're gonna run it right through these guys. We just have to hole saw through this vent right here, and then that will come all the way down, and we'll get another plate right there. And then we're also gonna hole saw through the floor right there so we can mock it up. We'll show more of that tomorrow, I guess.
Yep.
But this is as far as we're getting for tonight. Got it pretty mocked up. At least the dash is back in. And yeah, it's coming along good though. So we'll continue on it tomorrow.
Right on.
Thank you for all the help.
You're welcome.
And, I guess we'll continue on this once we get some sleep. Yep.
Yeah, right on.